dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Good morning and welcome to First Local. It is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday and there's no tacos here.
I'm getting tired of working
I
under
know.
these
There's no place
limited
open.
conditions.
I swear I would go buy some if the places were open. Unless
Okay, well, we're here until 2 o'clock, Craig. So...
Oh, well, I thought you wanted to just do it for 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well, no, but it's nice to have something to look forward to. Hey,
Now that I
I'm
know the
looking at us
details.
here on the screen, Mike, and it's all bitty.
Oh, it could be our internet connection.
Could be our internet connection. All right. We
So-
didn't even do a microphone check, so hopefully, I think we can hear me. I can hear me.
Yeah.
So, okay.
As long as they can hear you, that's the most important.
Hey, can you hear me? Fantastic.
So,
Okay.
where do you want to start today?
Well, I'm going to start today with very important cosmic news.
Uh-oh.
Everybody listen to me. I have a very important announcement to make. It's a little bit of Anchorman for you. But anyway, as I was alluding to, Mercury does go retrograde today and will remain retrograde until June 3rd when it goes direct again. Important things to remember about Mercury retrograde. It does get vilified. You know, there are benefits to Mercury retrograde. Mercury, of course, being the planet that rules communication and things, you know, associated with communication. So you can expect there to be some challenges around speaking with people. You are advised to not sign contracts with new people because you will find on the flip side that you have committed to things that you will not find pleasing. You are advised against purchasing new electronics. They will be glitchy. Messages will go awry, emails will mess up, you know. And I mean, to that point, I've been noticing, because you can feel the effects of Mercury retrograde for up to 2 weeks before it happens and then 2 weeks after it happens. So I'd been noticing that when I would text and I would respond to somebody, ordinarily the little bubble pops up and you can see what you sent. It was just disappearing. Whoop. Into a void. Anyway, so again, it will go direct again on June 3rd. Some things that you are advised to do during retrograde is to revisit your situation. Go inside, journal, you know, meditate, revisit situations that you may not feel have had any measure of closure. So there you go.
Or just take a nap, right?
For the entire time?
Sure.
Naps.
Naps are nice.
I've heard of these things called naps.
Yeah, you should take them. Hey, there's a couple of fires that we have to tell you about.
Yes? Yes, we do
We have two
currently
fires.
have, 2 fires that are being monitored and battled. We have one north of the Sault. I'm going to say, Highway 552 East being attended to by the Awares Fire and Rescue, with support coming in from the MNR, from Wawa. There were actually 2 because
Yeah,
we thought
there's
there were
one
one.
yesterday too at Ojibwe Park.
Well, one was a structure fire, and then one is a forest fire. So the forest fire in this moment, as per the update, is not under control. It is still burning and being actively attended to. The other one around Ojibwe.
Yeah.
Ojibwe Campground. Also still burning and not yet under control.
No,
So
that started just the afternoon when there were strong winds, and winds and fire do not mix.
No, nice
So-
influx of oxygen.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Just blowing all
move
that
it around,
fire
move it around, sparks
So yeah,
flying.
so be careful if you're heading east. Be careful if you're heading north.
Yes,
Could
you
run
know
into
what,
some
and when we
problems.
move into all the news, if I have, because I do have
all the
details about these fires, and if we haven't covered everything off adequately, I will give you more information.
Okay, let's talk about the election. You know, there is an election going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Ontario.
Yes.
And
All
right
right.
now, as far as this writing is concerned,
Yes.
these are the current numbers. So Conservatives are leading at, of course, at 42.9%. NDP, not bad, 28.8%. This
Okay.
might be a tight race, I think, between Michelle and Ross.
Okay.
Liberals, this is funny, because there is no Liberal candidate yet. And I don't know if there's even going to be a Liberal candidate, but who's ever not there is getting 18.2% of the vote.
There you go.
The Green is at 3%, and the
There's your leg up.
the New Blue Party, which I think they just named the candidate here in the Sault,
Okay.
is at 2%.
The Blue Party. Of course, all that's coming to mind is that drumming group with like the blue, like
the
such a
blue man.
boom, boom, boom.
As far as Northern Ontario goes, as far as the seat projection,
Okay.
NDP with 8,
Yes.
PCs at 4, Liberals at 1, and the Green at 0. So that's as of today.
Okay.
We will check these polls, every day or maybe every second day to see how things
Oh,
are
no, every
shaping
day.
up. Every day
Every
you want it? Okay, we'll do it. Meanwhile,
All right.
I do have some weather to tell you about. Maybe some thunderstorms. Oh, we have the
We
ticket
have the
thing.
tickets. So day
Yeah.
2 of our giveaway, again with tickets to see the Colin James Trio this upcoming Thursday, May the 12th at the Sault Community Theatre Centre. 2 more tickets to give away today. So yesterday we did some trivia. Today it'll be a little bit different because we want to make sure that a true fan gets to attend. So what I'm going to challenge you to do is if you stream music, your Spotify or whatever the other ones are, because for me there's nothing else but Spotify. But anyway, take a screenshot of your favorite Colin James song and pop that into the comments so that I can see. If you do not stream, then I am inviting you to just simply take a picture of your favorite album or your favorite CD and do the same. First picture that I come to when we hit the social media section will win 2 tickets. Keeping in mind that there is one more opportunity tomorrow to win tickets, and this is played out through our website at SiouxOnline.com. Go find our contest page, answer the skill testing question, and your name will get submitted into a raffle that we will draw live tomorrow during social media. Okay,
Exciting
there we go.
times.
Woo!
Anyway, we
Winner.
do have some rain, maybe some thunderstorms coming in today. Could help with the fire situation up north
Okay.
and out to the east.
Yeah, it
I'll
was
have those
windy.
details coming up.
Windy this morning.
Yeah. But now here's Heidi with all the news.
Heidi with all the news, all the news. Okay, so as promised, I'm just going to kind of skim through the information that I have on these fires. So the first then, I did indicate that there were 2 fires that had to be attended to north of the city. So Awares, I never know, Awares, whatever. Okay, it's Awares. All right, so a healthy I don't know, halfway between what I was saying both times. Whereas Fire and Rescue is attending a structure fire in the 2000 block of Highway 552 East. And the update that we did receive was that the fire is currently awaiting M&R support coming in from Wawa. Gooley Fire and Rescue are on scene. So here is the brush fire then. On the scene of a brush fire in the 200 block of Byes Side Road. This fire, according to a witness, was brought under control. And this is from one Jerry Rhodes, who did send us some remarkable pictures. Thank you very much to Jerry Rhodes. What he did send into the newsroom is that the firefighters have knocked it down pretty well by now, but had to deal with high winds, fanning the flames and sparks. Initial source might have been the remains of a trash fire from 2 days ago. Possible ground fire spread by wind or sparks. Wow, does this guy want a job? That's awesome. Which then ignited 2 dead trees of 30 plus feet in height. Wow, big dead trees. And also another burn over area downstream, downwind of the start. Overall, the length of the brush fire that the crews had to deal with was several 100 feet long adjacent to the river. And he's indicating that initially, the smoke was so dense that you could not see across the river to determine where it was burning. So, of course, you are instructed to avoid the area, allow the emergency responders to manage the situation until such time as it is safe to access the area again. Okay. I guess I should just keep the fire stories back to back. So now, as to the Ojibwe Park, what was noticed is that there was black smoke reported across the eastern parts of the city. They did find it was originating in the area of Ojibwe Park along Highway 17B between Garden River and Echo Bay. Multiple calls were coming into our newsroom. And again, with high winds causing some very significant complications in the situations. And again, the update that we have is that the fire continues to burn and is not yet categorized as being under control. Okay. More chaos then caused by the winds. Sioux Fire Services and police services yesterday were on the scene of a commercial building on Northern Avenue to warn those in the area of flying debris coming from the rooftop of the Paul Davis building. So we here at Sioux Online did learn that Northern Avenue actually was closed from Sackville Road to North Street out of concern for public safety while a crew worked to secure what appeared to be roofing materials. So no word as to the extent of the damage to the roof from the winds. No high wind warnings were issued. However, gusts of up to 70 kilometers were reported and were reoccurring since yesterday afternoon and were expected to have lasted through the evening. Where were you on that one, Craig?
I told you it was going to be windy yesterday.
Yeah, but 70 kilometers isn't just windy. That's, Dorothy, come
No, that's
home.
gusts.
Like that's
Wind gusts.
all right. Oh gosh, categories of emergency. Okay. High winds also being blamed for a spread, for a spread of a forest fire, which is what we were talking about with regards to Ojibwe Park. Also heavy smoke reported on Spring Street. Seemed a tricky day for
It was a smoky day.
Yeah, so after this had to do with something that took place shortly after 7 p.m. A fire did break out on Spring Street. Fire services were called. When the crews arrived, they found a fully engulfed truck fire between 2 buildings. The fire was quickly brought under control by firefighters from Station 1. There were no apparent injuries. And we are continuing to monitor that. And as we get information, of course, we will bring that to you. Okay, we'll take a break now. We're going to hop over to Craig, and hopefully the wind is going to go away.
Well, it's not going to be as windy, but there's still going to be breezy, and we could see some gusts if we see a thunderstorm develop around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Other than that, we're going to see cloud and maybe some showers here and there for your afternoon. For the morning, though, we're looking okay, as Heidi blows her nose. We'll take a look outside. This is what your morning's looking like. It looks looking a little pretty dark out there. It looks like there's a thunderstorm kind of coming, eh?
Yeah.
But on the radar, it doesn't show. So we're going to say the radar or the thunderstorm is coming around the noon hour, but it is pretty cloudy out there right now. Let's take a look at your boards for the 12-hour forecast. Today we're seeing mainly cloudy conditions right now with a little bit of sun. And again, we could see a little bit of sun this afternoon as well as we see those thunderstorms develop around noon, 1 o'clock. Temperature's not bad, 18 degrees. We reached 20.9 degrees yesterday, so that's
Didn't
pretty
feel
warm.
like it.
No, well, because of the wind,
Because the wind.
15 degrees for your evening. Those showers are going to linger into your evening. Not dropping all that much, though, for the overnight. 9 degrees, kind of warm for the overnight. We'll give you some more warm conditions over the next 3 days and the next 7 days in just a bit. Heidi?
Okay, well, at least it's not snow. And I say that with some terror in my voice because that could invoke it. Anyway.
Calgary saw snow yesterday.
Oh, my condolences to the people of Calgary. I'm so sorry. Okay, we are going to take a break now, so we're going to hop into the world of our sponsors. The Chamber, of course, inviting everybody to do all things local and support our business community in this time of rebuilding as we move forward from the cycle of lockdowns. They need our support more than ever. Eat local, play local, shop local, do all things local. As well, we will hear from Superior Adult Learning, actively working with adult learners to meet their self-set literacy goals. So when we come back, we're going to get the update from Jeep the Mac. They did set an event record. We have Colette in the studio talking with Mike Fox of Kinross Speedpark as their season opens. Of course, we will eventually get to factoids and social media. Reminding everybody, I want to see a screenshot of your favorite Colin James song popped into the comments, or a picture of your favorite album or CD to win your chance to see Colin James on Thursday. Fill your cup and come on back. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Good morning and welcome back. First Local. I'm not sure if I shared the date with you in case you rely on me to do that. Sorry. Tuesday, May the 10th. First day of Mercury retrograde proper, remaining in retrograde, which is, moving backwards through its cycle until June 3rd, causing a little bit of chaos with all things communication related, including electronics. Update. So over the weekend, our good friends in St. Ignace did host the annual Jeep the Mac event. The official quote from Laura Brown, who is the executive director at the Visitors Bureau, she did say, Jeep people are the best. So this started this past Friday, actually. The Jeep community gathered. This is the 7th annual Jeep the Mac in St. Ignace, Michigan. What it attracted was over 650 Jeeps from across the United States who came and gathered and participated in this annual event. And what the organizers are saying is that this year's registrations have actually set a new record for the celebration of all things Jeep. So one woman that our reporter did encounter was from southern Missouri, and she did indicate that they were on vacation and made a specific point of attending. So another individual was from St. Ignace, had never participated before, but made the choice to do so this year. So what Dan observed is that walking amongst the Jeeps, of course, conversations all around you, everything Jeep, right? From pistons to pulling strength, and really just a great celebration. And I had been telling you that this year they had added even more events to make it even more spectacular than it has been in the past. So she did say it's one of the biggest events in St. Ignace and is the unofficial start to the tourism season. They do, of course, hold like a mandatory driver safety meeting before the event officially kicks off. St. Ignace Police Chief Tony Brown welcomed the community and was genuinely pleased to see the turnout. Of course, as per the duties of his profession, and as one of the individuals tasked with the safe execution of the activities, he did lay down a few rules to promote a safe and fun time for all. What Dan is saying is it did take nearly 45 minutes for the more than 650 Jeeps to make their way out of the East Little Bear Community Center in downtown St. Ignace to start their trip over the Mackinac Bridge. We do have this article posted in its entirety to our website at suonline.com, so do go check it out. Lots of great information about a really feel-good event, one that I hope to check out next year. Okay, we are now, speaking of events and things getting going, especially with our partners and friends just on the other side of the border, we want to hear now from Mike Fox about Kinross Speedpark getting their season going. Over to you, Colette.
Thanks, Heidi. I'm here with Mike Fox today. He's a promoter for Kinross Speedpark. Hey, Mike, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. How fast do I have to drive to get to you across the river?
That's
Come on, that was a Speedway joke. Didn't nobody laughed? Okay. How far away are we from Kinross Speedpark?
I believe we're just 15 miles south of the International Bridge, which if you took I-75 south from the bridge would be on exit 378.
Okay, cool, thanks. Now, we were talking pre-interview and just about the last couple years, how I'm sure all your events have been affected by COVID-19 and all the parameters put in place. How are you guys coming out of that? How did the last 2 years affect you? And I'm sure you've got a few things to say on that.
Well, yeah, it's definitely been different. I think everything's been different. COVID actually forced us to close in 2020. So we had no events in 2020. And with the last year's season was very challenging just because of all the restrictions and everything we're lifting so fast. We ended up at the last minute basically putting a season together because we all were pretty antsy to get back to some kind of normalcy. So last year was very challenging, and we are a true international border or racetrack. So a lot of our staff and help is from the Canada side of the border. Mm-hmm. So we actually we figured that the border would open sometime last summer, which obviously we know it did not. Yeah. But last year actually came together pretty well. It was actually a learning curve for us as promoters.
Yes.
It was a lot of people in our staff, but it actually came together very well.
Oh,
and definitely looking forward to the future.
Okay, so talking about the future, tell me what you have planned for 2022.
Well, we do have, obviously we had a lot more time this winter to organize a lot better season. So we have all our events are online now. We have a full season. We're going to run the mods, the ABCs, and the 4-cylinders in our weekly divisions. Mm-hmm. We do have quite a few special events throughout the year. There's so many of them to talk about. I would just suggest that you go to our Facebook page or our website at racekinross.com and take a look at our schedule. And I'll have a lot more information on that.
Thanks, Mike. Now, let's talk a little bit about this event you have coming up in June. It sounds very, very distinguished. Who's going to be there? And tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, June 3rd and 4th is our second annual Kinross Clash, which is an ABC special. And Kenny Schrader, which is an ex-NASCAR driver, actually Hall of Famer now, I believe, is participating in that event. We are going to run all divisions in them 2 days, but it is going to be an ABC standout special.
Very cool. Okay, so we're coming out of COVID. You've got another 2022 year ahead. You've got a lot of events coming up. Do you do anything special for your red, white, and blue for the July 4th holiday?
Actually, we have a race scheduled on July 2nd. We're working with the township to do some kind of festivities there that weekend. And that is also going to be a memorial race for a Northern Michigan racer that participated at Kinross Speedpark. We call it the Allen Yale Memorial, which is going to be an event that's going to take place not only at Kinross, but also Sands and Norway Speedways. So it's the first of a 3-race event.
That's cool. I have a question for you. Not a professional driver. Well, I mean, depends who you're asking. But say I wanted to come and bring my car and do a little quick race. Do you allow an open race night or anything like that?
Well, we don't technically have an open race night. As long as your vehicle meets all the safety requirements that are posted in our rules, you're definitely welcome to come run with us on any weekend.
Well, Mike, you had me up until safety of the vehicle because I'm pretty sure it went past. But thank you very, very much for having for joining us today. I wish you all the best for 2022. And everybody here, come on, let's get over across and support Kinross and go check out those races that you were talking about. Thanks for being with us here today, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Heidi.
Oh my gosh, what fun. It's so nice to feel everything, you know, coming back into some semblance of normalcy. So thank you, of course, to Mike Fox, and thank you, of course, to Colette. So let's all do our best to support the businesses on both sides of the border. Everybody needs the help. So, and what fun in doing so. Okay, we are going to look for some fun now from Mr. Craig Huckerby as he takes us into more weather detail. Over to you, Craig.
Well, thanks very much, Heidi. We are staying warm today, though we could see a little bit of thunder and lightning developing this afternoon. We'll show you that on the board. Right here, we have a boundary setting up right there. That is where this storminess is coming from. It's associated with a low pressure system to the north. It's still going to be slightly breezy today, not as windy as it was yesterday. Those winds were gusting to about 70 kilometers an hour yesterday. Not going to see that today, but we will see some showers and maybe thunderstorm developed around the noon hour today. We'll show you that on radar coming up. But right now, this is the satellite situation. You can see here is the Great Lakes, pretty much covered by cloud cover, and this system kind of blowing up right now. So we could definitely see a small thunderstorm develop around the noon hour today. Let's take a look at your temperatures. Not looking all that bad. But we'll first see the radar. This is a radar loop taking us into the afternoon. For the morning, we're looking pretty good, but right around the noon hour, we can see that line of thunderstorms and some showers developing, and that's going to stick around for most of the afternoon. Not anything heavy and not persistent, but there's going to be periods of rain and maybe some thunderstorms lasting into your evening until it kind of pushes away, and then we see a sunny day for Wednesday. Let's take a look at your temperatures for today. 18 degrees, maybe even 20 degrees. It's going to start feeling a little muggier today. 15 degrees in Wawa, 26 degrees in Timmins. They're steamy up there. 24 degrees in Sudbury. So we're all looking like summer type temperatures today. And we're going to hold on to those temperatures for at least another 5 days. Let's take a look at your 3-day forecast. This is what we look like, 18 to 20 degrees for your day today. Again, we could see those rain and thunderstorms develop around the noon hour. For your Wednesday, a beautiful day, mostly sunny skies. We're going to see a few clouds here and there. Temperatures, though, not bad at all, at 25 degrees. And then 23 degrees on Thursday. We could see another line of very strong storms develop for Thursday. We're definitely watching that. I'll have more on some warm temperatures for the next couple of days in the 7-day forecast. It's looking pretty nice. We'll do that in just a bit. Heidi?
The F-bomb. Oops. Hopefully my mic was muted. I just dropped the F-bomb. Whoops. All right. Okay. Yes. So in this moment, I believe we're probably going to go into a blankety blank commercial. So I'm going to invite everybody. First of all, tell me why you're not participating in this. I'm looking at it and nobody has popped even one picture. So Is it that you can't, you don't have the time, or Facebook won't let you? You have to let me know so that I can quickly regroup and come up with another challenge so that somebody can win these tickets. Because I know it's not that you don't want to see Colin James. Something is happening to prevent participation. So I need to better understand. All right, you have a little bit of time now as we go into the world of our sponsors. You're going to hear from Maker North, Joseph and Riley down there, busily putting their heads together to solve the problems of the community, both locally and internationally, levying all their resources, 3D printing and woodworking to, really solve everything and create things, design. Oh, give them a call. They can help. All right. Go fill your cup. When we come back, we've got some factoids. We may or may not get into that video clip about the origins of the taxaland. It's all going to depend on the time because I talk too much. Okay, come on back. Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
École publique Éco des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique Éco des Rapides for their child. Register your child January 17th to the 21st at epedr.cspgno.ca. Parce que je vois grand.
Good morning and welcome back. I'm getting information that there may not be the ability to post pictures within a live chat. Well, not within a live chat either. That would be painful and unnecessary. So I'm having to think on my feet. I'm having to regroup. So what we're going to do, I guess, is fall back on some trivia. So I'm on a website right now.
Because we're running out of time.
Oh, come on, stop it. What year and day, what is his birth date? Give me Colin James's birth date and you will win tickets. Go, Terry Matthews, go, go, go. Okay, all right. Now, factoids, pop that into the comments section.
All right.
And I will give away those tickets to the first person who can answer that. And I have the answer right here. I'm not just going to make it up.
Hey, before we go to the factoids, can I just update the Liberal situation?
Sure.
Apparently, they do have a candidate. It's a young boy, like a teenage boy from Espanola, who's taking the Liberal banner for here in the Sault. And Naomi Sayer, who wanted to be the Liberal candidate, has now been confirmed as a independent, so she's also running. So just to keep you updated.
A teenage boy? Like, what did he pull the sword from the stone and hold it aloft or something?
19 years old, I believe.
Wow.
So
amazing. Well, I look forward to hearing more about this distinguished young person.
We'll have to get him on the show.
For sure, yeah. Okay, factoids.
Okay.
All right. I'm staying away from music because, of course, I don't want to take any of the thunder away from Colin James, who's a personal favorite of mine. Okay, on this day, May 10th, 1967, a $6 million crash. A NASA astronaut crashes during a test flight. The footage of the crash was used in the opening credits for the TV show The $6 Million Man, which ran from 1974 to 1978. Now, the actual astronaut, one Bruce Peterson, had crashed during the landing of the Northrop M2F2, hitting the ground at approximately 250 miles per hour, which equates to 402 kilometers per hour, tumbling 6 times. Peterson survived the crash.
Well, yeah, because he has a bionic legs.
No, well, he didn't then.
No.
He survived the crash but required extensive hospital care. He lost eyesight in one eye due to a secondary infection while in the hospital. The TV show The $6 Million Man, again, subsequently used the footage of his crash in the opening credits of the show. Peterson, understandably, was reportedly unhappy to have the footage shown over and over and over
Every
again.
single Sunday night when you watch the show.
And the wingless M2F2 was one of the lifting body research vehicles used to pave the way for space shuttle landings from space. So the wreckage now hangs in the Smithsonian. Oh, no.
Smithsonian?
Thank you.
Is that,
Yeah, there's my speech impediment.
yeah.
But anyway, in their Air and Space, that place has an Air and Space museum. Okay. The
That's
second one's really
interesting.
fast.
Okay.
Really fast. May 10th, 1508. Michelangelo, the Italian Renaissance artist Michelangelo, begins work on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel
Wow.
in the Vatican.
That's a big paint by number thing, eh?
He completed the masterpiece in 1512. So I'm going to say, very talented guy, obviously not to be rushed. It took him 4
No.
years. Can you imagine clocking in
No.
every day? Like, oh, I don't feel like going. Like, how do you call in sick? Like, how do you call in sick to that, to the Pope?
How do you paint on the roof?
But
on the
Father,
ceiling?
I don't
Father.
feel like painting today. All right, okay. Okay.
All right. Now we're into who's
Now
gonna
we're
win
into
the
social
tickets.
media. Social media. Okay, let's see what we have here. Jim Whitty, happy Ballet Tutu Tuesday. I think you just made that up. I don't have a tutu. Do you have a tutu? Or is it too risque to wear a tutu? Nice to hear from you, Jim. Steve Childs, GTTAHYAHAGD. He's got 2 little B's. The sun coming up between 2 great years. Traxalan, rocking the horns. Good morning to you, sir. I hope it's a fine day. Margaret McKegg, good morning, all.
Hey, Margaret.
Hey, Margaret, how's it going? Enika says, good morning, everyone. Happy Taco Tuesday. Again, the
Enika
sun.
should win those tickets.
Yes,
Did
come
you
to
come all the
town.
way
Come
from
to
the
town. She's got
Netherlands?
family here. That's why
Yeah.
she watches. So,
Yeah.
so happy Taco Tuesday. The sun, the tracts, the coffee, the smile. Good morning to you, Enika. Jim Whitty, what do you call a car broken down on the side of the road? A tow truck. Well, yeah. Okay. Cheryl Joanne Lovelace, Alberta, the tireless worker at the Animal Assistance Group, slaving away in care of the kitties and the lovelorn puppies of the community. Cheryl, we've been trying to get a hold of you.
That's right.
We would like to
Feature tag.
support tag by bringing
No
pets
one's
of
got
the
back
week.
to us.
So do reach out. We want to help. So let us help you. Okay. Good morning to you, my lady. Kimberly, good morning all. Good morning to you,
Good
Kimberly. Linda Gloria Goulet. Good morning. Happy sunny morning, everyone. Yes, indeed. Enika. Nice music from Colin James. I like the CD Open Road, which is his most recent offering.
But when was he born?
Yes,
That's
when
the
was he
question.
born? Somebody better answer that question or I'm going to get feisty.
Yeah.
Heidi Unchained's
We
got
don't want
nothing about
that.
what's about to happen. Nancy Norman. Good morning to you all. Good morning to you, artiste extraordinaire. Marge Gray, all the way from Fergus. Good morning. May the sun shine on everybody all the day long. Aw, that's a nice thing to say.
Can you make another Dan for us?
we need an extra
We
one.
need an extra Dan.
Steve Childs says, Glee. Now, is that a statement? Is that like an emotion? Or is that the program that ran for a few years? It was a good one. Did you ever watch Glee?
Glee? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Glee was good.
Nope.
Terry Matthews, good morning all. Good morning to you, Terry Matthews. Tony Mancuso says, good morning, everyone. Have a great day. Good morning to you, Tony. Jen Buchan, good morning. Happy Taco Tuesday. I always come off the show on a Tuesday starving.
Me too.
Terry Matthews, love Colin James and would like to see him. When was he born? Steve Childs, if you can think about my granddaughter and her beau this weekend, Rock for Jake, Jake's Army this Sunday at 2 by Madhouse. Appreciate. Okay, Steve, you're going to have to send me a message. I want to know more about this, but
Yeah.
certainly I will send my thoughts. It sounds like a fundraiser, and I would like to know about it. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. Judy O'Neill, good morning. Heidi and Craig, hope you both have an amazing day. You too, Judy O'Neill. And Curtis McDermott, who is a new viewer, thank you for commenting, Curtis, because he's the one who let me know that you can't populate pictures in a live feed chat. So thank you, Curtis, because I was mystified.
Now we know.
Now we know. Kimberly, I once saw Colin James at a private party. It was a wedding. It was amazing. Oh, yes, that would have
When was
been
he
amazing
born,
for
though?
sure.
That's the question.
Inika, you're not here.
Oh, does she have the... Oh, dear. Well, maybe her relations can go.
Okay, everybody, the answer has actually been populated in the feed, so the first person who can copy and paste will win the tickets. Go into the 7-day, I can't even.
All right, let's go to the 7-day. Oh, we got one more.
Good luck, everyone. Not much luck involved. I've told you the answers there. So.
All right, now let's take a look at the 7 days. So we're still playing with the 20-degree temperatures right into Friday at 28 degrees now for Friday. Looking like a nice day. Wednesday's looking like a nice day. We could see some severe weather develop Thursday. We'll have more on that tomorrow. But we do have the 20s sticking around, and there is a little bit of a cooling trend developing for next week. But when I say cool, it just means cooler than what we're seeing right now. We're still comfortable temperatures at 17 degrees. So it's
I think
looking
Kim
pretty
beat
nice.
him.
Who did?
We've got a race now.
Uh-oh. And we're not leaving the air.
Kim
Whoever wins.
and Terry both popped in, but Kim beat you to it, Terry. I'm sorry.
Ow.
Kimberly Seabrook, winner of 2 tickets to see Colin James this
There you go.
Thursday. All right, Kim. I'm going to reach out to you after the show and make arrangements to get these snazzy tickets to you.
Congratulations.
Terry, remember, there's still an opportunity to win tomorrow. If you go to SueOnline.com, go to the contest page, answer the trivia question, and your name will be put into the live draw, which will happen tomorrow on the social media component of the show. There are still tickets, I'm sure, available for purchase at the Sioux Community Theatre Centre. So don't miss out. Colin James is a treat. What else can I tell you today? I think I'm out of words.
Oh,
It happens.
my goodness.
I know.
Let's go have some tacos.
Don't tease me. Don't tease me. Okay, we are the Sioux's only local news show, so do remember to like, follow, share, let people know that we are out here bringing you the righteous information in the community, such as is relevant, and we also bring you little tidbits. Mike elected not to show my clip from Monty Python, and
We'll have to save that for tomorrow.
we'll do. Oh yeah, promises.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.